Hi there, this is Dr. Appel from Ado Psychology Center, where we specialize in treating anxiety, depression, and OCD. In this video, I'd like to discuss perfectionism. Perfectionism is often found in individuals who have high standards and can sometimes then lead them to feeling depressed when they don't meet those standards, or anxious when they are worrying about not being able to meet those standards. And is also often found in OCPD, obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, which is different from OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder. In OCPD, while the P does not stand for perfectionism is a part of it, where someone is overly focused on the details of a project to the point where they're not meeting their deadlines. They're also often unable to delegate tasks to others because they have unrealistically high standards and they feel like no one else can do it as good as them. And ultimately, perfectionism can lead to suffering and also to impaired functioning. Perfectionism comes in different forms. It could be related to tasks that the person is engaging in, or it could be related to sensations or sensory feelings, like their clothing must feel a certain way, a perfect way. In this sense, it is related to OCD, obsessive compulsive disorder, because in OCD there is often a just right feeling where someone, does something to an excessive number of times, or is overly concerned about how they're feeling in their body, or how symmetrical they're feeling, or if they tap their hand with their right hand, they feel like they have to tap it with their left hand as well. It's once again attaining a just right feeling or a certain perfectionism in how they feel in themselves. Fortunately, cognitive behavioral therapy can be a great way of treating or helping someone deal with perfectionism. It begins with a recognition that perfectionism is ultimately bringing them more harm than good. And then, after that cognitive assessment is accepted, then the person can engage in behavioral strategies to combat perfectionism by doing things purposely imperfect. And then they go out into the world looking forward to opportunities to engaging in imperfection instead of perfection. And the more they do, the more free they begin to feel, and the happier they are that they begin to choose a path in life that has less perfection, but more freedom. So that's something I recommend to people to keep in mind whenever something is not going perfectly, or when they have the opportunity to purposely do something imperfectly, to remind themselves that I'm trading perfectionism for freedom, or perfectionism for a much higher quality of life. To learn more about clinical disorders and their treatments related to anxiety, depression, OCD, and other topics, you can visit our website at adopsychologycenter.com. See you there.